What Jesus Says to Public Administration by Maria Rodriguez, Public Administration, 510, June 2017. Max Weber and Lance DeHaven Smith. The purpose of this presentation is to demonstrate how Max Weber correlates with Jesus when it comes to public administration, in which, through the lenses of Weber, he agrees with DeHaven's essay, What Jesus Says to Public Administration. Max Weber is a sociologist. His essay, written in 1922, he discusses characteristics in bureaucracy. He explains the importance of jurisdiction controlled by the rules, laws, administrative, and regulations. He believed that there was order, that you needed to have that hierarchy to know exactly what one's responsibilities were. Max Weber believed in the principles of hierarchy and the levels of graded authority. He believed in office management to follow the general rules in which are stable and could be learned. Max Weber, The Protestant Ethics and the Spirit of Capitalism, is the study of the relationship between the ethics of aesthetic and Protestantism and the emerge of the spirit of modern capitalism. Weber argued that the religious idea of the groups, such as the Calvinistic, played a role in creating the capitalistic spirit. Weber focused on the Christianity. His analysis was based on the Western culture, on the morals and the traditions. It gave us a sense of commitment, efficiency, hard work, and science. And What Jesus Says to Public Administration by DeHaven Smith, he discusses how the Gospels contains numerous stories about plots against Jesus. On the left, we see Jesus fellowshipping with his followers and his disciples and teaching them the word. On the right, we notice this is when he was about to get crucified, and the high priest continues to tell him that he is not the God and he is not Jesus. And again, this is demonstrating how the higher ups in public administration were able to influence those around them. An important quote from Jesus is ears to hear. Public administration efforts to retain the values of Jesus, while distancing himself from the ideologies permissive underlining those values, is an example of a miniature of the relationship between government and religion, and modern industrial republics, which have achieved an historical and perceived degree of political integration by finding their authority on an abstract ideology and free moral code. In What Jesus Says to Public Administration, he discusses the teachings of Jesus. Jesus were based on the kingdom of God, a kingdom in which rules and subjects alike subordinate themselves to a higher law. Jesus often said that people missed this meaning because they lack the ears to hear, stated in Matthew 11:15, 13:6. Jesus thought that the spiritual problem of humankind are rooted as much in politics as it is in religion. The central elements of his ministry worked political concepts. Jesus preached about power and glory. He advocated a loving and merciful social order, a kingdom of God. In conclusion, in the article, What Jesus Says to Public Administration, Jesus came to demonstrate humanity, love, and compassion. According to the article, ethics of legalism were necessary within the modern public administration because someone always needs to be responsible, to be despaired and shared, so that the evil despaired behind perceived an accident. This is confirmed with many scholars, included Weber. Human systems tend to grow until they face hopelessness or poor spirit, which causes the system to collapse, and a new era draws like a new day. Thank you.